Jai Suparika Shishma Guru Gauranga Vindhava Govinda Sundar Ji Ki Jai. Jai Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai. Jai Shila Gurudev and Shila Guru Maharaj and Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Jai Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Gora Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. Kol Kartal Ki Jai. Jai Shri Gupta Govardhan Ki Jai. Jai all world devotees Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Jai Shri Bhakti Lalita Ki Jai.
Good morning from Gupta Govardhan. And we are here every day. You can see we're also sharing and broadcasting online what we are already doing every day. And special thanks to Srila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj for insisting that we all come forward and do our part and share with the world, because we can, the glories of the morning program and our kirtans and bhajans, as well as the recitation of Chaitanya Charitamrita. We're doing it, and why not share with the whole world? And so it's a very happy, auspicious way to begin your day. Wake up before the sun rises, chant, and remember all the names of the Lord and our divine guardians, and begin our day taking shelter of that higher plane. And we see such a struggle to exist in this material world. So much anxiety, always us living entities, whether we're humans or animals or insects, we're all suffering from the threefold miseries: adibhatic, adidaivic, and adiatmic. Adiatmic miseries caused by our own self, self-produced miseries from our previous karma and from our misunderstandings, misconception, mal-identification with our true selves and divinity. Miseries caused adidaivic by the environment, like fires, floods, natural disasters, and adibhatic miseries caused by other living entities, like the ants biting us all the time. We're in the jungle, so we have like every species of insect in existence living here with us, sometimes biting us, sometimes ruining our garden, and something to endure, because this is the material world, a temporary place of suffering. But we have higher potential, we have the prospect of connecting with the infinite in a loving, personal, dynamic relationship. And that comes from the grace of our guardians and the holy name, the Harinam Maha Mantra. So that is, of all mantras, the best, and that is our main meditation. And that will give everyone higher peace, solace, take away all the anxiety and all these miseries that we're all enduring day after day in this material world. So today we will chant the first song of the Sikshastakam by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, based on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sikshastakam verses. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wrote 8 verses and we chant them every day and meditate on their glories and giving us divine guidance and instruction how to embrace this mantra, which is giving that higher help and higher shelter and taking us out of the temporary material condition that we are in. Chetudharpanam marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kairava chandrika vittaranam vidyavadhu jivanam anandam bhudivardhanam pratipadam purnamrita shvadanam sarvatma snaparam param vijayate Shri Krishna sankirtanam. The holy name of Krishna cleanses the mirror of the heart and extinguishes the fire of misery in the forest of birth and death. As the evening lotus blooms in the moon's cooling rays, the heart begins to blossom in the nectar of the name. And at last the soul awakens to its real inner treasure, a life of love with Krishna. Again and again, tasting nectar, the soul dives and surfaces in the ever-increasing ecstatic ocean of joy. All phases of the self which we may conceive are fully satisfied and purified, and at last conquered by the all-auspicious influence of the holy name of Krishna. So that is what we need. That's what everyone needs. Some things are just universal. We are all conditioned souls. We're all separated from our divine connection, from divinity and the infinite. And we all need, that's the necessity of everyone, to connect back to divinity, the infinite, and to Krishna. Okay. Pita-barana kali-pavana gora.
Pita-barana kali-pavana gora.
Pita-barana kali-pavana gora. to this song. Lord Gauranga, whose complexion is golden, and who is the deliverer of the fallen souls of the age of Kali, sings as follows, overwhelmed with spiritual ecstasy. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. It thoroughly cleanses the mirror of the heart and is the delight of the soul. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. It extinguishes the forest fire of material existence and removes all material tribulations. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. It appears like the moon in the heart and distributes the cooling moonlight, making the white lotus of the soul's good fortune blossom and bloom. Krishna Kirtan is the Bhakti Vilas, the beautiful pastime of devotion. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. It reveals one's pure identity in relationship with the Lord, even up to divine consorthood. This chanting is the real perfection of life. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna Kirtan causes the ocean of ecstatic joy to overflow. It is an inundation of divine love. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna Kirtan gives one a taste of fully satisfying nectar at every step. Ultimately, it bestows ecstatic love of God. All glories to the chanting of the holy name of Krishna. It bathes the soul of Bhakti Vinod. This chanting is a storehouse of love of Godhead. So we see here in this verse and in the song, verse of Mahaprabhu and song based on the verse by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, how the very first effect of the holy name is that vicious cycle of repeated birth and death in the material, mundane world is terminated. That it's called samsara in Sanskrit, repeated birth and death, which is something you find universally understood in many belief systems, that they understand. And we understand that this is a temporary world of suffering, and we're all revolving in different species of life according to our karma. But that is not a natural situation for the soul. It's a temporary reaction to our previous actions. But that can be terminated by the power of the Maha Mantra. And then, so that the negative has been negated, samsara is terminated, the cycle is finished, then the soul begins to awaken. So the mirror of the mind is cleansed, the forest fire and cycle of birth and death is terminated and finished, then the soul begins to awaken to its real inner treasure, a life of love with Krishna. Then the soul has that connection established and can take one in a personal, loving, dynamic relationship with the infinite, even in all the way up to divine consorthood. It's mentioned here, Madhura Rasa, a life of love, a loving paramour relationship with Krishna is established. And then the soul is diving and surfacing in the ocean of ecstatic joy. So we have this potential. We have this grace that's been extended to us. And our lives can be used for pursuing this, for achieving our potential. And that's a happy, wholesome life. So we're happily practicing and preaching this to everyone, giving everyone a chance to hear about the glories of the holy name given by our gurus, our spiritual masters, as a gracious grant from above. So, Jai Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki Jai. And we can sing a morning song. We have our traditional morning program. We can sing Vibhavari Shesha. All the different names, all the avatars of the Lord are mentioned here. Everybody there? Vibhavari Shesha Aloka Pravesh Nidrachadi Uto Jiva Vibhavari Shesha Aloka Pravesh Nidrachadi Uto Jiva Bolo Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Om Hari Hari Mukunda Murari Rama Krishna Hayagriva Rama Krishna Hayagriva Nrsimha Vamana Srimati Sudana Brajendra Nandana Shama Nrsimha Vamana Srimati Sudana Brajendra Nandana Shama Oh Panchatattva mantra and Maha mantra. And we sing in a prayerful mood, invoking the grace of the Panchatattva, allowing us and giving us backing and blessings to chant the Maha mantra without any offense. And this is something everyone can do to improve your life, to connect with the infinite, and have a life of love with Krishna. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. 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 Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya everybody stay safe out there. And if you have any questions, you can always send them in. We have a big team of studio servitors, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions anytime. And I've agreed to every Thursday our morning kirtans together, broadcasted online, but I'm also available every day. So we want, if there's any way to relieve anyone's anxiety and distress and worries, any encouragement that can be provided, that would be an honor and my pleasure. So, by the grace of our Divine Masters, we are here today, and we wish everybody well, and we wish everyone can receive such grace. Jai Shri Shri Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govindadev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Siddhar Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Bimala Vidit Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudan Maharaj Ki Jai. And if you're there, Dandavat, we pray you're well, and we're following your orders and instructions, and we're happy if you're with us, supporting us all the way. Jai Srila Bhakti Nirmala Charja Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Mata Charja Vrinda Ki Jai. Lama Charja Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Om Vishnupad Vishvaranya Shilesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Kol Kartal Ki Jai. Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Nitai Go Premanande.
Jai Shri Bhakti Lalita Devi Ki Jai.
Jai to all the assembled devotees Ki Jai. The birds are also singing along with us.